Fellow citizens, I come before you today with a matter of grave importance, one which strikes at the very heart of our republic. It is no secret that our system of government was designed with the firm belief that it must be a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Yet, in recent days, I have been made aware of a most troubling development. An individual wielding vast wealth has made a contribution to a presidential candidate of no less than $288 million. Now, I ask you, what is this but an affront to the principles upon which this nation was founded? What does it mean for a single man through such an exorbitant sum to assert influence over the course of our democracy? For in this action, we see the very spirit of tyranny that we once fought to overthrow, a tyranny not by kings or emperors, but by the unchecked power of wealth. We must not be so naive as to think that such a donation is made in the interest of the common good. No, it is made to secure the ear and favor of the candidate, to shape policy not in the interest of justice, but in the interest of one man's wealth. This is not the government our founders envisioned, where every citizen, regardless of his means, could stand equal before the law. This is a government where the rich are not merely heard, but dominate the conversation, drowning out the voices of the many. I have always maintained that a republic must rest upon the foundation of equal representation. If one individual can command such a sum and direct it to the success of a candidate, then how can we claim to be governed by the will of the people? How can we say that our elections are fair when the voice of the people is drowned out by the weight of a fortune? What is to be the effect of this concentration of power? Will we as a people allow the fate of our nation to be decided by those who have nothing but their own self-interest at heart? If we continue down this path, we shall find ourselves no better than a monarchy where the will of a single individual is imposed upon the masses, not by virtue of merit or right, but by the size of his purse. We must therefore reject the notion that wealth should dictate our elections. It is not the money of the rich nor the power of the few that should guide our decisions. No, it is the virtue of the people, the common will, that must chart the course of our nation. We must rise up and demand that our elections be held not in the hands of the wealthy, but in the hearts of the citizens of this republic. Let us not stand idly by while this great experiment in democracy is bought and sold by the highest bidder. Let us restore our government to its rightful owners, the people. In this great republic, let us remember always that no man, however great his wealth, should ever have the power to shape the future of our nation without the consent of the governed. The people alone must be the final arbiters of their own destiny.